This is the longer series that details the stops I make along Fortnite trying to determine my best stats. So this is 6 landings at Frenzy Field, and this first match gets off to a rather rocky start, or quick start. As soon as I hire Remedy here, I came right into the barn. There was somebody, and luckily she's a healer, so I get instant shields, and this guy straight away. But no sooner than I do, somebody's right behind me. He's right there to the left, and so I drop this, and Remedy's just enough to confuse this guy. But I was down to about 50% of my health, so I spray off and go out that door at all. Somebody's marking me. Come around the corner, and I don't see the first guy, and then he's just shooting Remedy, and I end up, and I do this more than once, fall right off. Again, she's giving me healing, which is clutch. I don't see this guy. I think he's dead. I'm looking to see if he's dead. He's right behind me, and injured him enough. So I got 2 kills straight away. And then after that, I go ahead and capture the flag. I run around a little bit and mess about, but decide I'm going to capture the flag. So go ahead and do that. We're sort of in the mid zone here, so there's no rush. So kind of do that and start running around. Still clip out. Not much is going on, and start getting attacked over here by the side. So I've got this common MK, which is one of my favorite guns, and see this person over here behind this tree. They're not as behind the trees they thought they were. So they have some pretty good marks. And I decide I'm going to go ahead and rush them, though, because I've got this white or common AK, or MK, not AK. It's not that great. Yeah, I go ahead and get my second elim, run around for a while, and then this person with this explosive starts getting after me. And they get me pretty good. They knock my shield down and injure this rock, but I think I can get them. So I go ahead and mark, and I can see them through the trees, and I get fairly good hits on them. But again, just a subpar weapon. And I've noticed as I collect data about how I die, it's almost always to like a gold drum or a gold MK. So I know from this exercise that this is just not the weapon to beat anybody with. But I just want to see if I can get them. We're at a pretty good distance, which is one of my stronger suits. They destroy my rock with one of those Cybertron cannons, I have to imagine. So I just jet set discotheque right out of there over to this smaller gas station by the trailer park hitches and ditches, and decide there's no way I can deal with this really shit weapon. So go ahead and upgrade the weapon once at the upgrade bench, and just fireworks all around. Fireworks shots all around, and I make a really great distance shot there. But again, the distance is a little too far, so I decided to go over there with my green MK, and I hear the cyber cannon come behind me, so I know the person that I didn't kill before is there. This person's got an NPC that's annoyed, or that's Aura actually. She just made Aura mad and drawn the fire. So go ahead and get her, and this car hits me, takes me off the fence, kills half my shielding, and I'm wishing for Aquatic Warrior. And it's just like the craziest thing. So Aura's mad again, my NPC is running. I'm stuck over here in this water area. I try to get up and take a shield pot, and wishing that Remedy would come splash me. She's still getting shot at, I guess by Aura? Just hiding. I didn't hit Aura, but she's mad at me. And jump down here in the water. So I have my full shielding, but my health is terrible. Again, wishing against wishes that I had Aquatic Warrior. See if I can't find any health in this. And no, just another shield. And I immediately come under fire from the bridge. I get caught in this wind thing, so I can't do anything. And it blows me backwards, back to where I was. Crazy enough. And I see another person running up this hill. And I think I'll get them. And I'm like, you know what? No. My shielding's back down, so I have to drink another pot. And you're fighting on both sides of me, but again, this Spotify hitches and ditches is like going nuts again. I decide I'll come in and see, and I see this person picking people off, and just very quickly like a Meowscles, get them. But there's no real way over there easily. Finally, Remedy catches up, and I'm at least in good health condition. I'm at this point, so I figure I'll go around here. Okay. Doop doop. We're gonna see what we can see, and there's just stuff going on everywhere. And finally get helpfully if I see this person and
oh no!
Run out of ammo. I can't get him. I tried with a shotgun. It's just too far away. There's no ammo sitting over here whatsoever. I go back over here. I don't know what I'm thinking. And I decide to run back to the gas station to see if there was any ammo or anything sitting on the ground that I missed. And there isn't. I just go through here. Nobody's cleaned out a cash register. So I get it. I'm like, oh no, I've already checked that ammo box. I'm just trying to decide what I do. What I want to do. Managed to grab some ammo there. Refill. Or reload. There's still fighting going on over here. I don't know how many people die in this little area in this fight. But this is like the craziest, busiest fight. And now I see, looks like a Mizuki down there. Get a couple shots on them. Green Mizuki. But now I'm not in the zone anymore, so I've got to kind of make a run for it. See them. They're really hard to see. This green Mizuki doesn't always go well, but in this area, it's fine. Get a lot more ammo, so I can deal with that. She's got a beat on me. Good. I decide I'll go up here, get out of there, and there's a spark juice. And that's the person that I killed earlier, which I think was like a Meowscles. Nothing really there. I don't have too much time to investigate what's happening. Because so my only hope is that the Mizuki left, but she had not, and does get the better of me there. So end up 6 with a thermal DMR. So now we're going into match 2 of Frenzy Fields, and I should have known that this match wasn't going to go well. Spoiler alert, doesn't go well when this happens. It's like, I don't even know how to jump up here, and oh my god, still not, nope. Still no. Oh, there we go. And there is a purple Havoc in it, which isn't the worst gun, but good grief, that was that was painful to play, to watch, to rewatch, just not good. It's a skill issue at all there. It was bad. So just kind of peep around trying to get my bearings. And I go in here and manage to get this one open and get a purple explosive. So I have a purple Havoc and a purple explosive, which isn't the best 2 things I've had off drop, but not like the worst 2. And I hear a lot of fighting over here, so I beeline over here, but like slow your roll, chief. You know, force myself to eat all these mushrooms. Decent amount of XP. I can say there was a chest right there I didn't even notice. I'm so focused, like, I'm gonna steal these kills. Let me rush this fight. And, you know, manage to get up here. And within 2 shots, kill both of these people. So they must not have had much left. And get a blue thermal. That's a decent weapon. And then trade, though, my purple Havoc for a green MK. And as soon as I get back over here to Frenzy, back there, and I don't know who they're shooting at. Something else is going on, but I go ahead and rush because again I don't have the distance, and I'm not that great with a thermal DMR. I was really good with the Cobra, but the thermal's not my weapon, and you know I should have realized here that they have the cover and I don't. But I'm like, oh, I'm doing good. They have their but they switched to an MK, and before I can even get to, they got me, and this is the start of the gold deaths. Okay, here we go into match 3, and this won't take long, and will show us why match 3 for me, or Frenzy Fields, excuse me, for me, is second only to Racetrack for being the worst place for me to land. My average across 6 is about a 55th place, so not great. Despite the fact that I have decent loot here, like I do have this silly SMG, but then I pick up an MK here. It's a blue MK, it's not bad. So I have pretty much what I need. What I forget to do, though, I think, is get full shield. I think that's what ends up getting me. I mark over here. I don't see anything, and I know somebody is in that barn, but I see the boar behind me, and I decided to take off and jump on this boar. I've got a quest I'm trying to do this summer. The summer quest. So I pet that guy, get the quest done. Should have paid more attention to my health probably, but see, it seems to be going well. I mark and I see this person running out, but what I don't see, I see now in the replay, is on the second story of the barn there's somebody. I don't notice that. I'm concentrating on fighting this person, and I don't realize that I'm getting killed. And who should run up but Paradise Meow Schools for the win, so my twin here kills me. Into match 4 here, I've got a better outfit on and back to my cat that I like, the Siamese version in particular. And I must have forgotten the embarrassment of landing in this pond before, so I land here again and somehow get it open in the first try. I get my confidence up, but then I can't open the produce box, so maybe I shouldn't be overconfident. But I get an MK off the draw, and so I'm pretty confident despite the fact that there's a lot of folks over here, that I notably have no shield. Get this slap open and almost immediately come under fire. There's 2 people fighting. We get this person handily with the MK and just kind of pick up their scraps. They don't have any real bullets or anything to speak of. Through and kind of try to figure out my next move. I don't want to chase that person. I eat this ice cream cone, which disappointingly just doesn't do anything for me ever. I don't know why I keep eating them. I just forget. And run over here to my favorite little spot, and here's a person trying to get the mushrooms again. And I don't know what happens to them. I get them pretty injured. I see somebody over here, and I just say, just take a deep breath, figure it out, and I hurry up and try to eat as many of these little mushrooms as I can. I'm like, oh, great, a fireworks. Flare gun. That's way more handy than a banana. So I mark. I see it's just this one guy, and he's coming for me. But I noticed I had no ammo in my MK already. I ran that out, and so somehow I kill him with the pistol, but I don't get over the fence with this ammo and immediately under fire again and try to take this guy on and just do not have it and get killed by a regular flapjack, which is embarrassing, as is the number 76. But again, terrible time when I land at Frenzy Fields. We are back into match 5 at Frenzy Fields to continue on the Stinkathon, which is my showing at Frenzy. And as I said before, Racetrack is worse. With Frenzy, I only average about 55th place, 56th place. And, you know, my damage to players is only in the 400s. My average eliminations is 1.83. Accuracy is around 30%, which is mid, to be honest. And only get about 4 headshots. With my accuracy, I'm not sure how my damage and eliminations are so bad since my accuracy is mid. But I just can't get a break in Frenzy. So this match is no exception. You know, I start with an SMG. I feel like every game, everybody starts with the SMG and a pistol. But you know, I pop 2 smalls, and I see this guy over here fighting, and immediately he collects. He eliminates somebody who's collecting stuff and starts getting shot again. He's got 2 kills, so I figure he must be low. So I rush this guy with just my pistol. And do manage to get the first elimination there. I never know that was blue I should have picked up. That's probably a mistake, one of many. Go over here, get this green thermal, which later is what kills me. And immediately see footsteps. One small here and get up to around 30. I run this person off. They just kind of take off. And then I go inside and look around for a minute in order to see what I could see. But again, you know, Frenzy's just not the place for me. Here, something happened, and I run over and I notice there's an NPC bodyguard, musclehead, whatever you want to call him here. So I'm like, okay, I'll buy this guy. And he gives me minis, but I must not notice it because I don't pop them. And I have a whole bunch of them, but I'm only at 30. So I could have gotten my shield up there, but I don't. It ends up being okay. I get that drum. I feel like that was a blue drum I saw earlier, but whatever. I get the green drum. and go ahead and take that. So finally have nearly all my shield, and then immediately burn myself with my flare gun. Come under fire from the left, so I run over here, even though I saw a couple folks on my right, and decide I'm just going to drum this person to death, which is a tactic, I suppose, and get that elimination. So I did have 2 eliminations this match. I'm taking Mud Warrior. I'm just making bad decisions. I mark. I don't see the person. I see him now on my left behind the big grain bin that you can snipe from. Just see them too late, really. And notice too late that they've got an NPC as well. And they get me quick with a green thermal. The second time in Frenzy, I'm killed by a green thermal. So I do have 2 limbs. My accuracy is only 20%. But again, a stinking 60th place showing. Again, Frenzy is just not my friend at all. Match 6, despite the fact that I decided I was going to do 5 at each location I could think of, and only 5 before I went back and added more. I was so embarrassed. By the general showings of this, I decided that I was going to do 6. So I'm in here. I'm making bad decisions already. I think what I'm doing is looking, well, definitely what I'm looking is looking for Remedy. She is helpful. I find her more helpful this season than the ones that throw bombs, the one at Racetrack, because I do worse actually at Racetrack. But Racetrack and Frenzy are the places that I get NPCs normally, and they're my 2 worst locations. And I did great last season with Polar Patroller, so I'm not really sure what the deal is with NPCs. But regardless, I get over here and find sort of a lot of my usual lineup, and this funny situation here where it's just like people using the flare guns. This is ping, ping, ping. I go over here, I capture the flag. I'm working on that for a little bit, and that's fairly uneventful. Just somebody's just over there just throwing out flare guns, and I shoot some rounds over there, but really don't hit anything. Clearly there's fighting going on around me over that way, but nothing really in my area. I don't see anybody nearby. Go ahead and just waste these so that nobody else can get them, because I'm selfish like that. I'm not feeling great about Frenzy. But I'm going to show everybody. I'm going to do better this one. I'm going to bring all my stats up with this really awesome 6th match. It's totally worth it because all the other matches must have been a fluke. And I've done these over several days, so there's no reason that it would be a fluke. Like if I was having a bad day or a particularly sweaty lobby. But go ahead, get a porta bunker, which I like. I have an MK, have everything I like. Start running away or towards Steamy Springs, sort of the Japanese area, and here's some fighting over here. So decide to come back. Throw my marker. I don't see anybody. Start running in this direction. Like don't see anybody. And as soon as I get to this rock, I see there's somebody behind the rock. I never saw footsteps or anything until right then. And this chick, this Lucha Libre chick, comes across, hits me 3 times with a drum, and just takes me out. And I had no eliminations, only 111 damage, 54% accuracy, which is the only person I really shot at. It's a terrible showing, but made things worse by adding the 6th match instead of better. Anyway, like and subscribe. Hope you liked it, and let me know of any other areas you'd like me to check out. Thanks. Bye.